Hello everybody, hope you're doing well and welcome to a live stream react video. We're going over some of the stuff. Actually, funny enough, the live stream is in full swing at the moment. So you can see like it's still in activation, it's still live, which is great. It's good to see good turnout from it. But to be honest, I think that all the information that I personally require and kind of like all the important stuff has already been announced. So if you are hoping for a lot of stuff, I'm talking, you know, updates and improvements to things. I thought they might see something about the loyalty store. Didn't see anything with that one. But to be honest, by the time this video comes out, there'll be something for the loyalty store. We'll have to do a reaction to it and also kind of an update to the commissary. So where do we all begin with this? We've got a ton of stuff. There's Battlegrounds. Season 12 we're going to be kind of looking into. There's some stuff when it comes to new champions, new kind of like things that look to be, you know, well, spicy, helpful and all those things. So let's get right into it. Check out the link in the description, or information in the description. Sorry, I've put all the breakdowns of stuff, but I'm just really kind of like, yeah, and the loyalty store is just about to go live. Terrible when there's a couple of things you want to cover at the same time, but I think this live stream is going to be the most important. So let's just mute this up, not that for any reason, but let's kind of zoom along. So let's begin. Okay, event quest. So from the way that I have seen this, and I thought that this was different, is that the summon symbiote is actually going to be more of a new champion, which I'm not 100% sure on. Like, to me, it kind of feels like the champion should be like what I've got. If I go to, like, I've already have the champion, then I've got it. But the way that it was coming across in the stream is like this was a new champion, or like it was new. Pick up your new. So I don't know if there's like a version 2, or your summon symbiote gets downgraded. I think that's something we'll have to get a bit of clarification on what happens to the previous version for people that already have the version of the champion. So we just don't really know at this stage. So there's still some stuff in the unknown. Of course, when we know the 100% facts, we'll cover that on the channel. What else? Well, Morbius and Werewolf by Night look really good champions. Looks like there's a lot of bleeds, which, you know, I'm covering at the moment. Sorry about that, guys. If I click a button there we go. So you can see on screen there's a lot of bleeds. You can also see that there's petrify. If you keep your bleeds of a certain point, you get petrify. Kabam Karate Mike. Well, I don't know. It could be that as a title. Karate Mike said that he will need a miss counter in order to deal with him. He has this kind of glide effect, which needs to be kind of looked into. And is strong in the right scenarios. Lots of debuffs, petrify. SP2, you get high crit if you have a high amount of damaging debuffs. And he's a great quester and good defensive option. So that is Morbius. You know, that's Morbius in action. Does a lot of damage. Can do great things. We'll see the SP2 in action. Is the SP2? Yes, there it is. Massive crit. That's a white screen. We don't want to see that. That's too glaring. But you saw that. High crit. Very, very nice. Okay, moving on to the many faces of Kabam Jacks. Let's move on to Werewolf by Night. Werewolf by Night has a huge amount of, kind of building rupture damage with things. Building up power right there by howling, which is great. Notes on this one is that there's a 200% chance to regen buff and precision nullify, which means that he turns him into a sersi counter. So as much times I see Piccolo putting stuff on YouTube about, this is why sersi is a great champion, use Werewolf by Night for the counter. Of course, a counter for hulkling, with ignoring a lot of the core mechanics that make certain champions frustrating, like Gorr, like hulkling and sersi. So you've got that kind of nice mix of that. It's going to be a good champion to grab, and also for good attack and defense. Yeah, attack and defense for the likes of Battlegrounds. Quite exciting. I'm actually quite looking forward to picking that particular champion up. So there is a big announcement in that Kabam are going back to New York Comic Con. So one of the most incredible things is that, but it's not as good as you might think, right? I was quite hopeful when I saw this. I mean, it changes nothing for me because I can't get the time off to go to New York Comic Con. but they're only doing a stage thing. So Kabam Jax is on stage basically saying the new Act 8.3 boss, and also talking about the new Kabam exclusive champion, probably hyping up things like the Batlerealm Brawl as well. So that's on the 13th of October at 3:30 ET. So not ET the extraterrestrial, but whatever time that is, Eastern time, in whatever it is. But that's that. So that's good news. Yeah. The other thing that Kabam went over was the Batlerealm Brawl. So Batlerealm Brawl is going to be kicking off on, is it the 20th of October? I'm still really kind of like upset about not going. I mean, I say upset, like I'm sad about it. I am sad, so sad. It's not upset. Like I'm sad about not being able to go. Just kind of clarify, which I will do close to the time. I just couldn't get the time off. It starting working for a new company and then asking for the time I had off last week. Sorry, this week, which was for my anniversary, and asking for this time. And also my birthday. It's I don't know if I asked for my birthday. I ain't got any time left, so I can't really get any more time off of work, which is sad, but it is what it is. But the plus side is I get to spend it with you guys. I'm gonna try and plan. Like I couldn't take. I would have had to have taken off about 7 days off of work because it's a lot. Like I'm traveling for an entire day, and then it's. I'm not going to explain the logistics of it. But basically, at least because this is streamed on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, well, I hope Saturday, but over those 3 days of this event going live, you know, I can come, I kind of like, I stay at home to kind of record these videos and streams. So we'll try and stream it together and kind of like, look, most of you won't be attending it. I'm not attending it. So come to the channel. We'll make the RichTheMan channel the kind of go-to place to hang out with the community and live stream the event as it goes on. We'll be talking, we'll be having a laugh, and of course we'll be rooting for people. I've kind of like covered away. So of course, being a Brit, I'm going to be rooting for Darth, Ghost, Trappy. Both those people, if they, I don't know if they would see this, but yeah, reach out. I'll follow them on Twitter or whatever. I want to reach out. I want to maybe get some like t-shirts printed or something, like kind of like, I don't know, kind of rooting for them or whatever. Yeah, because you know they're both British, so I gotta support them. I got a lot of love for Legacy, and FinTech as well, and Andrew as well. I'm sure I like any. I don't know the others that I actually don't know any of the others, so I'll know of them. I had an interaction, but you know, Legacy's a good dude. He was very friendly to myself and Em, so you know, you always remember the kindness of people when you meet them for the first time, and the other people when I've interacted with them. Some people have messaged, some people haven't. You know, it's nice to kind of like interact with people, and the same with you good people as well. But in any case, Batlerealm Brawl, you know, as a community, RichTheMan community, be there, be square, we'll chill, we'll talk about stuff, we'll react as well to that stuff, because you can't go, I can't go. Let's have a good bit of fun as well at the same time. Moving on, we're kind of like, I'm kind of like getting myself into a bit of a pickle here. Season 12 of Battlegrounds. This is going to be great because we have got uncollected summoners going into the event. We've also got some improvements to the top end. So the top end of people getting the rank rewards, getting into Mysterium, Gamma, etc. You get more 7-star shards and Titan shards. You may feel like you want to push this particular season. I think that it would be. This is another push season, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, there's escalating titles. Escalating titles are explained as being, as soon as you reach the top 5, and say you do top 5 again, it will be like top 5, do it for a third time, top 5, it's going to basically evolve. The title will evolve. So if it's like top 5 of this, top 5 of everything, top 5 of everything and above, it's like the title you get evolves, it changes. Very interesting that Kabam are bringing into it. If you want to read up anything that I'm talking about, I've put it in the description down below. Season 12 only rewards update, 5 additional solo event milestones. This is going to be similar to how we had it previously. Was it season 9, I want to say? Or season 10? Season 9. Season 9. 15,000 6-star shards, 6-star class Nexus Crystal, 7,500 7-star Hero Crystal shards, 1 Abyss Nexus Crystal, 5,000 Titan shards. Going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that for the reward side of things. Funnily enough, again, I've reached a point where I just haven't been as interested with Battlegrounds this season. This might actually get me interested to grind. Again, I will be doing what I need to do in Battlegrounds, but I just been busy. Like, I've been trying to get units for Cyber Weekend, or kind of starting that process, as well as other stuff. I'm being on vacation, so it is what it is. So we've done that one. Yeah, we've done that one. And then, yeah, 2 additional Alliance event milestones where you can get a Catalyst in Milestone 7 plus, including a Tier 6 class Catalyst Selector. So, yeah, Catalyst and Tier 6 class Catalyst Selector for those Season 12 rewards. This is interesting, and I probably will do a separate video on this one. Guillotine Deathless. So, Guillotine is the first playable Deathless champion, with more coming in the future. Collecting sword shards. There's going to be more, by the way. There's not just one Deathless champion. There's more Deathless champions. You can get the first sword, and there's multiple pieces, like you see right there. If you get the Fleur de la Main, you get the Deathless Guillotine. Exchange all 5 pieces, of course. One piece is given to you. The second piece you've got to get in by 100%ing the victory track, so blast through that. Then, and only then, you need the rest of them. Kabam will explain soon how to get them. They'll be from other pieces of content. What these Deathless champions are, not quite sure. If it's going to be similar to the Nameless ones, then you could see Nameless King Groot, yes. Become a Deathless King Groot, yes. The same thing with Hyperion. What's the other ones? Doesn't matter. Separate video we'll do on that one, because there's a lot of stuff to go over with this one. So that's good, but more Deathless champions are on the way. As Kabam say, this is a big thing for the future. Collect 4 Deathless champions to earn a very rare 5th Deathless champion in early 2025. I find it a bit weird that Kabam are going this route, where there are some other kind of like champions that they could have really done, like Doctor Strange Marvel Now. There's some very rare champions. Look over my rare champions of the contest series, which I'm so close to wrapping up. I'm really close to wrapping up and get that out to you, which I might work on next weekend, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Lots of things to do in my life. But yeah, moving on. I think that's it for the time being. Yeah, I have to cover the Deathless stuff. And finishing up today's coverage with Act 8.3. So really interesting. So they get Alex in. People have said like his likeness to the Witcher, Geralt of Rivia. I'm getting more kind of Games of Thrones vibes. I don't know about you. I'm going more Games of Thrones. I'm surprised people kind of go. I mean, I get Geralt of Rivia. Okay, right. Let's pull. Sorry, Jax. This is like me when I'm editing Many Faces of Jax, Many Faces of Me. So, release date for Act 8.3 is the 18th of October. Completion rewards, and this is the big thing. Rewards, people. Rewards. So we wanted to see rewards, didn't we? Oh, God. Click buttons, Richard. So that's the rewards right there. We need to get this better into shot so you can all see it. Look at that. That's better, isn't it? Completion rewards. This is good. Like, I wasn't too sure about this. This, to me, is very much Paragon about 6 months ago kind of level, which is okay because it's completion. It's the exploration that's better. Of course it is. It's exploration awards. They're normally better. 2 + 2 is 4. 1 6-star rank up gem, crystal 3 to 4. 2 6-star rank up gems, 2 to 3. Again, it's okay. 6-star awakening gem, 46. 2 6-star nexus hero crystals, okay. 1 5-star relic crystal, okay. 5,000 7-star hero crystal shards, okay. But look, that's kind of like on a quick comparison standpoint. I need to go to my book of rewards. Can I check them? I think I can check them. If I go to Act 8. I want to go to Act 8.2 to be honest. Act 8. A few rewards. Let's bring rewards up previously on screen. So that is better than... Yeah, that looks to be better than the exploration rewards of Act 8.2, which kind of factors into 6 months ago. If we also look at... where is it? 8. No, we're on 8.2. Silly arse. Yeah, so it's kind of like, it is like the exploration rewards of 8.2. That's the completion rewards of Act 8.3. So it's good to see that they are scaling up. I think I'm fine with it. I think I'm more so fine with it because, remember, we've got less paths. So it's less of a grind. So that's something I think that this is better. Definitely more fluid in its grind. So unless Kabam have some more feature changes, I don't see any problem with this one. I'm struggling to find a complaint. So, you know, W. If you differ with that, put it in the comment section. It'd be interesting to see everyone else's different points on this. Exploration rewards. 1 6-star rank up gem, crystal 4 to 5. Extra rank 5 in your pocket. 1 6-star rank up gem 3 to 4. Okay, cool. 1 7-star rank up gem 1 to 2. Brilliant. Fantastic to see. That is a great saving. It's very costly to rank up a 7-star. And as well, being a generic, you get choice. So if you've got a really nice awakened Wiccan, Hulk, Bishop, Silk, Danny Moonstar, whatever you've got, this could be a great opportunity for you. 1 7-star Hero Crystal, brilliant. 100 tier 2 Primordial Dust. Now, I think you need 200. So I find that a bit weird, but halfway there, living on a prayer, Bon Jovi. And 1 Nexus 5-star Relic. I'm not fussed by them. 2,500 7-star Titan Crystal Shards. I don't know why they're there, but I'll take them. And 3 mil gold. Okay, you know, that is what it is. So there's a lot of other kind of like tidbits of information, and for a lot of males that play the game, they like tits. But other bits of information are, of course, you know, valuable. Some men don't. Some men like other men. That's perfectly fine. But interesting enough, Cerastus, I need to pronounce it correctly just in case anybody says anything. You know, pronounce things correctly, Richard. Cerastus, right, is a champion. He seems like he'd be a fun boss. Okay, so the thing about this champion is that he is tipped as being a little bit more difficult than Behemoth, which, take it as you are. Really interesting information from Alex is that it's an old mechanic in a new way. So if you hit the block at a level, well, they don't go into details on that, the block explodes. So whatever that level is, it's like if you charge up the champion or you kind of like hit into the block or whatever you do. There was technical errors. This is funny because when it comes back, Jax's face is like, did we have technical difficulties? But yeah, sorry, seriousness. You hit into the block, it kind of charges up the champion, and if you do it in a certain way, you will explode. And so if you explode, right, that's not good. But Alex said that there is something you can do to reflect that back. So whilst Cerastus explodes, you can basically reflect it back on the champion. So I think that's how you do the damage back. The same way that you do stuff with Behemoth. Tech champions have been... this is a tech champion. Cerastus is a tech champion. So none of that elder stuff. But what you can do is you can bring in cosmics. There's three cosmic champions apparently the best for this. Hercules is not one of them, which is really, really cool. Well, it's tipped as being not one of them, but you will have to see. We'll have to see with that one. And that's really it. That's really it from the live stream. I probably will have to do a video, as I said, about the loyalty store, which has updated. Let's have a quick look. What? It's got 11 hours there, and oh, okay. So by the time I get this video out, the loyalty store maybe not good. Unless I've got a reboot. Then maybe I have to be a thing. I'm going to end the video there because it's 19 minutes long at the moment and I need to get this video out. We'll do another video on the loyalty store. But yeah, thanks for watching. What are your thoughts on some of the stuff discussed? Check out the description and I'll see you all soon. Check out some other content as well. Bye-bye, everybody. Much love. Goodbye.